Anyways, I gotta take it off and rock it real quick. Up in here, Locals.fm. We got our Latin legacy family.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
The soldiers, it's on. They thought that.
Hey, don't start taking over the interview, man. I know how you get.
Give the interview, but I gotta.
She's gonna start hosting it.
I gotta give a little introduction to. I mean, they're on Locals.fm, and now the grind is gonna get harder because now it's official because the soldiers and the war begins. Latinos to the top. We won't stop. They can't hold you back. They can't stop you.
That's what it is.
And
they can.
that's what goes down in the streets. Your homegirl Khool. That's coming from the Yo Soy Judía, man.
All I gotta say is, soldiers are many, warriors are few.
Hey, give me a little pop action. Just give me a little something. Okay, now this is your show. I'll shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I'm just excited that you guys are up in here and part of the Pocos Pero Locos family.
We're excited too.
We're definitely excited to be here, you know what I'm saying? If you tuned in right now, thank you for tuning in. If you're on www.pocosperolocos.fm and you want to watch this live, see KhoolAid, see Edub, and then all the whole Latin Legacy fam, go ahead and do so at www.stickcamp.com/Tonight Legacy Show. That's what it is. So, KhoolAid and Edub, man, we want to thank y'all for really giving us a chance here, man. That's what's up, dude. Like,
Hey, don't thank me. I just work here, man. I just connect the mics.
You just connect the mics and put the volumes up.
Yeah.
Nah, man. You've been, you know what I'm saying? You really been doing it, man.
For the not knowers, man, Edub is like everybody else gets the credit for all the work. He is a genius. He's like, remember the Wu-Tang album where they're like, he's the Voltron. He keeps it together.
No, I'm just part of the geek squad, man.
And it's
Master
funny 'cause
agent.
you got the janky mic.
You got a jank mic?
You gotta work on that mic. You gotta work on the level on that mic. The level's low.
Check.
There you go. That's
There
sexy.
it is.
Aww.
So, you know, for the people, like everybody knows, you know what's going on, man. You guys really gave birth to the Pocos Pero Locos, you know what I'm saying, nation, the whole Latino movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys ever just sit there and trip out, like, you know, what you guys have created here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what? I love you for that and thank you for like, you know, giving us those kind of props. But honestly, I feel like, you know, the movement was created by the people for the people.
Yeah.
And it trips me out that at this point, like, we're still some of the only soldiers carrying the torch. That's why we're so happy when you guys came in with all the right intentions and, you know, we're trying to represent the music and the movement because the people are out there. The movement is out there, but it's just people don't, unfortunately, mass media doesn't represent what the people really want, what the people are really listening to, and what the people are really representing. They think that, oh, well, this sounds like this, so I can get this guy and I can kind of make him sound like this.
Yeah.
But that's, you know, like duplicating anything else, you know, often imitated, never duplicated.
Yeah.
wow. What up, Red Brush?
I'm curious to know, where does the name Pocos Pero Locos come from?
That's fresh. Edub, you want to answer that, or?
I was born in the streets too. You know that one, man.
Well, I mean, I know where it comes from, but I mean, why did you guys pick that name?
Well, because obviously the heritage behind Pocos Pero Locos and just the fact that, I mean, it's such a powerful saying in the streets, just, you know, we're a few but crazy, and Edub had put together a compilation a long time ago, one of his first compilations before we even launched the radio show. And he
Don't start aging us, but I think it was like 99 or something like that.
Yeah, and he had called it Pocos Pero Locos, and we were just like, we love that name, and you know the power of that name in the streets, and it was really nice to be able to trademark that name. And
yeah, and I think it represents, you know, what we are, like in the media, like bottom line. I'm not saying like we, I just mean like the movement in general.
Right.
It's like it's a few of us, but we're strong enough to hold our own. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Nikki, what's up?
When was it, or what was it about, like, you know, Chicano music that you guys were like, you know what, this, like, now, this is when we have to give them a voice? Like, what was it that sparked that?
oh my
that
goodness,
thing
you only
inside
have
you guys?
an hour left. Do you really want to ask that question?
Yes, we have to know.
you know, me coming from a radio background, you're always told in radio, target your Latinos, target your Latinos. And, you know, I was a Jewish girl, I felt like it was a little unjust. I'm like, why am I targeting Latinos, but they ain't got no voice on the station? And people were calling, you know, during my first gig out in Oxnard, shouts out to my Q1047 fam bam, and they'd be requesting, like, you know, Little Rob and Shadow. And at the time, which now that radio station probably represents the movement between that station and Palm Springs more than any of the other radio stations out there. But at the time they weren't playing any of the music, and Edub was familiar with a lot of the artists. We were repping a lot of the artists out of Oxnard. Edub was producing on a street level a lot of the artists out of the 805, out of that area. And when I got the gig at Power 106 in LA, and I still heard the same artists being requested, I'm like, okay, this isn't fair anymore. It's like, I'm not going to target people who have no voice anymore.
Wow.
And got together a bunch of the Chicano rap CDs with Dub, and I went into my boss's office at the time, Jimmy Steele, who's still currently there at Power 106. And I dumped all the CDs on his couch, and I said, this is our audience. This is the voice. This is who you're targeting. We need to give them a platform. And he told us to put together a demo tape of how the show would sound. And we put together not only a demo tape, but the first show, and said, just give us a shot. Air it Sunday night at midnight. It's not going to hurt anybody. And he's like,
wow.
He liked the way it sounded, and he said, okay, let's do it. And at first we rolled up into the station, and I'm thinking, like, my credibility's on the line here. Like, how come there no other Latino DJs in LA ahead of me had done this and had done a show like this? Am I tripping? Like, am I putting too much on this? And the only promotion we had was flyers at the swamp meets. And sure enough, we went in there, phone lines blew up, and we had people crying, like, are you really playing Little Rob? Are you really playing Shadow? Is that really Night Owl on the radio? I can't believe it. And ever since then, it was history, and it was dope to be a part of just being the streamline, you know, being the outlet to spark the fire and show, like, programmers and people the power of these artists and this movement.
Yeah.
So you guys have kids. Is it something like, would you want them to grow up maybe wanting to be in the entertainment business, knowing it's hard, you know, as difficult as it can be? Or
well, my daughter's gonna be a doctor, so she's out the game. But
that's what the Indian man told her when.
that's the homeboy.
The Indian man.
Yeah, he's my homeboy, man. I love him. He called it. I've been saying that from the beginning since she was in my belly. I was like, she's gonna be a doctor. And he looked at her number and he was like, this is numerology. He's like, you know, she's gonna be a doctor. This baby's gonna bring luck to your family.
Oh my God!
And I never knew all these years. So anyways, that's a whole other thing. I don't know why.
What doctor? Dr. Dre?
No, no, but what I was gonna tell you, EJ, he's gonna be like. Did you ever watch the show Entourage?
Yeah.
You know the what's the character's name?
Ari?
Not Ari. You know what? He might be.
I want him to be Ari.
Yeah, he might be.
I want him to
Ari.
be the agent.
No, but he's gonna be an actor. I think. Don't you think EJ will be an actor?
I think so.
Like he's got this glow, and
He's so freaking
he's
cute.
gorgeous.
And I don't think he's not like a shy kid.
No, he's my Juicekin. He's gorgeous. He walks down the street and they say, "You Mexican?" Did you get it, dude? Or
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Sometimes I gotta explain them to you. I'm learning.
Just let it set in for like 5
Yeah,
seconds.
you gotta
and let
let
it react.
He gives you that blank look, and then he laughs.
Little 8-second
The
delay.
courtesy
Little 8
smile.
second.
He gives you the courtesy smile.
That was
He's
like
like,
the 8
yeah,
second
and you're
delay.
like, do you get it? He's like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, man, I gotta watch movies on delay sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you, dude. Thank God for TiVo so you can rewind the show.